Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Daggerfall Unity. Last time around, we finally were able to do some enchanting. We actually got a vampire in a soul trap, and we got up to the next rank in the Knights of the Dragon. And this time is quite an exciting episode. If you see, when I pause here, you look up in the top right, you can see that we have finally upgraded Daggerfall Unity. I was delaying doing it, but I finally actually did it. So we now are using a new version of Daggerfall Unity, and along with that, whenever you upgrade Daggerfall Unity, you essentially need to you need to bring all the mods from the old folder of Daggerfall Unity to the new folder, which means I checked on all the mod versions, and it turns out we had a few out-of-date mod versions that had been updated, so I also updated all of the mods, including the Dream mod, which I actually changed some of the presets that we're using. This is the reshade on Dream that you're looking at on the left-hand side. It's part of the Dream mod, and I actually ended up I'm using some new settings that we weren't using before, so the game should look better than ever. Another thing I upgraded about Dream was there was a glitch going on with the Dream mod where you couldn't leave certain dungeon interiors. We're going to the Mage's Guild right now, where you couldn't leave certain dungeon interiors, but that has been fixed with the new update. And so I was using the old version of Dream until that part of the mod was fixed, because not being able to leave dungeons is obviously a big problem. But now I think that should be fixed. I guess we'll find out when we go into a dungeon next whether it really is fixed, but I have heard that it is fixed. So, why are we in here? Well, I figure that we should do some enchanting, now that we have that soul trap with a vampire in it. And let's actually see here. I think it said that our soul trap, where is it? If we go to our wagon... Where's our trapped vampire? Oh, it's right here. It's in clothing and miscellaneous. So it's worth 5,000 gold apparently. So let's now find out how much money our a soul trap without anything in it is worth. Oh, it still costs a lot of money. All right. So I guess it's not worthwhile to sell the things that you trap in souls. Right? By the way, I'm just interested to see what enchanted items are for sale. Venom Antidote, cast when used, cure poison, undeniable access, cast when used open, unrestrained mark, free action. I still don't know what free action does. Levitate. Ooh, I like this one. So whenever you have this on, you're levitating. That's pretty cool. Never tiring boots, cast when used stamina. Can you put boots over these? Because it might be worth getting these. That's really cheap, and I don't know what stamina does exactly, but I'm sure it's something that's worthwhile having. So actually, let's save and figure it out. Because I do not have any enchanted boots right now. Oh, you know what I forgot to do, though? We have no money on us. Right. Well, back to the bank we go. I was too busy talking about the new update and the updates to the mods that I forgot to even get any money out of the bank. So I'm thinking, in addition to, buying whatever magic item we might be interested in, we could enchant one of our armor pieces that we have an extra copy of with the soul-trapped vampire. And once that enchantment expires, the vampire will come out and attack us. I think that's how it works. That's the disadvantage of using a soul trap. And then, now that we have the next rank in the Knights of the Dragon, we can actually go and do the Dragonling quest that will give us access to a Dragonling that's really worthwhile to soul trap. So let's go to banking here, and let's withdraw, I don't know, a lot of money. Who knows? Oh, wait a minute. We should actually probably withdraw it in a letter of credit. We can actually just come right back to the bank after. Oh, I can't even carry that much. Jesus. Alright, 50,000. Can't carry that much either, really. What's taking up all my inventory space? Or is that much gold just insanely heavy? Alright, I guess we're getting a letter of credit. The only thing about using a letter of credit is it charges you every time you do it. So we're losing a little bit of money every time we do this, but... let's see. The other thing that we want to keep in mind, let me see. We're currently at 57 reputation with the Mage's Guild, and what is our restoration at? 55, which is what we needed to rank up last time. We do want to rank up one more time, because when we rank up one more time, we'll get access to Daedra summoning, which is where you can go on quests that give you really rare, really useful enchanted items by doing a quest for Daedra. But we need to rank up in the Mages Guild to get that, which means we need to make sure to keep leveling up our restoration skill, so we can get access to the next rank, because I'm not sure what the next restoration skill requirement is, but it must be above 55. Okay, now we can save right here. Okay. Let's try... Oh no, this takes off our boots, so we don't want that. What else can we get? Never Tiring Kimono. We already have something on on our body. We have that spell absorption item on our body, I think. Let's see. Yeah, Vest of Magicka. So, we're not going to want that. Dead Man's Helm. Firestorm. Huh, well, I don't think we want any of this, but we will buy, I think, one Soul Trap, just for future use. We'll buy one of these, yeah. And now, let's go in here and let's make a magic item. So, actually, we probably want to pull out our items out of our wagon that we could potentially use for enchanting here and consider which one we want to use. Yeah, this, right. So, two really good candidates would be the Pauldron, because we have two Daedra Pauldrons, so we can enchant one of them. Or, well, our Adamantium Cuirass is better than our Ebony Cuirass, so we could or our Ebony Cuirass is better, so we could enchant our Adamantium Cuirass. I guess I should pull this out as well. We already have an enchanted weapon that we've been using, so we can just keep that till it expires. We could also enchant our Greaves. So, maybe the best one would be the Daedric Pauldron for enchanting purposes. I imagine it probably has the most room for enchantments. It only has 120 enchantment points, which really isn't much. How about this? Ebony Cuirass, 800. Adamantium Cuirass, 700. Mithril Pauldron's only 50. So Pauldrons don't give you much enchanting room at all. And then Greaves would be the other one, almost nothing. But let's say we put on our Daedric Pauldron, and then this is what we do, right? We add a side effect. Soulbound, will that be it? Yeah. And then look, we put in our Soulbound Vampire, and now we got an extra 700 enchantment points to use with it. Or more than 700, I think. No, it was exactly 700, actually. So, Soulbound with the Vampire. So let's see what we could actually put on here. Let's see. What's improves talents do? Oh, well, we don't want any of that. Absorb spells. We can't use that. Cast when held. We could do... Wisdom increases intelligence, we know that. What does Troll's Blood do? Well, we can't even do whatever Troll's Blood is. It costs too much. What about regens health all the time? Holy shit, that is a really powerful enchantment. We could enhance one of our skills. That could be useful, right? I wonder how much that costs, though. What would we want to enhance? Let's think about that. Let's see here. Actually, not sure what skill we'd actually want to enhance. Critical Strike is always useful, I guess, but we don't have enough enchantment points to do that. Cast One Strikes. What would even be the point of Cast One Strikes on a Pauldron? Wouldn't that just be useful? I mean, useless, because you can't strike with a Pauldron. Extra spell points. That's an interesting one. And that one actually doesn't cost that much. That's actually kind of useful, but it's a little bit annoying that it's sort of a dependent thing. It's not just all the time. Like during full moon, during half moon, near Daedra. I mean, it could be useful near Daedra, something like that, especially if we want to soul trap Daedra. Takes up almost all of our enchantment points, though. What else could we do? Increased weight allowance is something that could be quite useful. And actually, it doesn't take up, we could definitely do it. And I feel like often in dungeons we run out of weight to carry things. So this could actually be a good, economic investment. And I wonder if this would degrade or not. I know there are certain enchantments that don't actually degrade. What's featherweight do? Just makes it weigh like almost nothing. That could be kind of useful, or something to throw in there. Let's see. Repairs objects, strengthens armor, vampiric effect. We obviously don't need that. And I guess, yeah, something that's cast when held would be the only other thing we'd want. Cast when used, I almost never use. Like, what does Iron Will do? I have no idea. Let's see what else there is. God's Fire. Ice Bolt, Ice Storm, Invisibility, Levitate, Light, Lightning. I assume light just like lights up our surroundings. We could never, potentially never have to use a lantern again if we just got one that casts light all the time. That actually might be useful to get in the future. Wait, that was cast when used. I want cast when held. Oh, I was looking at cast when used, not cast when held. Okay. Mage Light Inferno is the same thing as light, I'm pretty sure. I wonder what nimbleness does. I guess that's like agility? Enhanced agility, probably? We already know what Orc Strength does. I guess a resistance might be useful, right? Like resist fire or poison or shock or something like that. Or just spell resistance generally. Would probably be pretty good. Of course, it's a ton of money. Well, we're not going to have very much room to enchant this with much more, so let's just do increased weight allowance, and then... Maybe this would be cheap? No, it's not cheap at all. I'm trying to find something that's fairly cheap so we can put it on. Oh, this is just barely. Not there. What about Chameleon? Oh, Chameleon would work. I don't think Chameleon's even that useful, though, so... Cast when held, what about, like, resist fire or something like that? Nope. Okay, got it. What else could we do? Tongues? No, that's really expensive. I assume that has something to do with languages. I guess we could do, like, water breathing or something. Wisdom. What's... Troll's blood? No. I wonder how much, like, water breathing would cost. We could do water breathing. That means that we could go in water from now on with no problems. I mean, that's kind of useful, right? We do have another Daedric Pauldron to enchant if this goes bad. So why don't we just use these two for now? I know it's not much, but it's something, right? Enchant that. And now we'll throw it back on. And now we have... we can carry up to 175. That's actually not too unuseful. Although something that increases our endurance up to 100 would be even more useful. Hold on. Let's just throw something in randomly here. Enhances, cast when held. What would increase endurance? Iron Will? Would that... Well, that's hugely expensive. I'm sure that's the thing that probably increases endurance. I imagine. Which would increase our carry capacity up even more. But we can deal with that another time. When we're enchanting something that's a bit, has a bit more enchantment capacity. Okay, so we've done that. Here's Daedra Summoning, by the way. No, it's not here. Where is Daedra Summoning? The thing that we're going to be want to do soon. And Daedra Summoning, how it works is you can only do it on a particular special day. So we want to keep track of those days. Of course, we think we need to rank up one more time, like I said in the Mages Guild, before we can actually do that. Here's Daedra Summoning, so... Yeah, he's, this is the guy, but we're not of the rank to be able to do this yet. Regardless, perhaps we should go, put our money back in the bank, and then I think we could go do that quest and get the Dragonling Soul, because I know the Dragonling Soul is a very, very, gives you very high enchantment points if you get that soul. So I think it'd be worth going and capturing a Dragonling so we can use that for enchantments in the future. So let's head back to the bank first of all. Let's deposit all of our money in the bank. Deposit all the letters of credit. We lost a little bit of money by doing that. By making those enchantments, but it's worth it. And now let's go and do a quest for the Knights of the Dragon. I think we're potentially eligible to get the maximum rank in the Knights of the Dragon, which would be really cool. We're currently at 73, so I think we need to get to 90 to get the highest rank possible. at which point we'd get a house. I think you can store items in a house too once you get one, which would be quite nice. Not that, I guess, I mean, our wagon's so big that we can store almost everything we need in the wagon. Right, straight up to the north. I'll hop in here and let's save the game before we talk to you. And let's get the Dragonling quest. And then there was another quest. I forget which one it was. It was one that sounded interesting, but we didn't do because we wanted to go into a dungeon. Which one was that? I think it was... Let me see here. I think it was the Crow Surfaces. That one sounded really cool. But for now, we're going to do a Dragonling one, which is Dragonling Nest. My name is Perrin Wicksmith. This morning, we received a courier on behalf of the king requesting aid in the Jabenxia Cavern. Apparently, there's a nest of dragonlings somewhere inside, of a rare breed worth protecting. Poachers have already begun entering, and it's only a matter of time before there are no dragonlings left at all. Will you offer your hand in this? Yes. The king has made abundantly clear that this activity is illegal. You are authorized to put to death any who attempt it further. Hurry to the Jabenxia Cavern and make clear the intent of our good ruler. I expect things to be resolved in 9 days. Go now, Titian. I think this is the right one, but I'm just going to make sure real quick. Okay, everyone. So I actually looked it up, and that actually is not the right quest. The quest we're looking for is something called the Dragon Slayer. But interestingly, I'm looking down the list of the Knights of the Dragon quest, and I don't actually see it. Now, the only requirement you're meant to have for this quest is 70 or above reputation with the Knights of the Dragon, which we obviously have. Yet it doesn't seem to be appearing. So I'm not sure if it's a glitch or it's been taken out or what happened. But as you can see, there's no quest called the Dragon Slayer here. And we definitely have the reputation that we need to be able to get access to it. And this quest here called the Artifact is a quest you're only meant to be able to do with 71 or above reputation. So we have this one, but clearly we do not have the right Dragonling one. So I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe I'll post on the forums or something, because that does seem quite strange. But for now, what I'm actually going to do is, I guess we'll just do the Dragonling quest that we do have access to. Dragonling Nest for the time being, and we'll figure out what's going on with the other one later. So, we already read this. So, the Stronghold of Woodcroft is where we're going. Let's go now. Let's actually read the exact instructions again. So, we need to protect a nest of dragonlings in the Stronghold of Woodcroft. Slay the invading poachers, but none of the nesting dragonlings. Okay. The Stronghold of Woodcroft, got it. The Strongholds of Woodcroft. Let's head there now. Holy shit, look at these two big catapults in front of it. I like it. You come across an active keep known as the Stronghold of Woodcroft. Soldiers suddenly start gathering into formation surrounding you. Who the hell are you? Know what? Forget it. The soldiers begin to charge. Hold on. Hold on. I just need to get a certain weapon out to fight you all. And you would think that this would hurt me during the day. It's meant to, when the sun's out, but it doesn't seem to be having that effect at the moment. And these guys are actually harder to fight than the orcs. I don't know how the scaling works, but for some reason, orc keeps seem to be much harder, or much easier to get through than keeps with just humanoid enemies. One more, and I'm sure they'll send reinforcements after this guy. The enemy surprised by your prowess, they call for reinforcements. Hello. Oh god, they can just strut along this river, but I can't. That just seems unfair. Actually, it's very good that she's sending spells after us, because we'll absorb them and get more mana back, allowing us to cast more restoration spells. Wait. Let's see. Yeah, we probably shouldn't have killed that healer, but... Holy shit, there's a lot of them now. Should probably save the game. Let's see, 489. Be nice if I could take them out one at a time, but it's kind of hard to position myself and do that properly. And holy god, there's a lot of them. You know something I should actually do? Let's see here. Get in our wagon. We'll pull out this. Oh, hello. And then, well, we can do this. And we can do this too. Might as well use these, right? Oh, crap. Just keep shooting at them from a distance. It would be useful if we knew magic, but we don't really know any destruction magic. I guess the fireball goes right in front of you or something. Or it's getting deflected by something, I'm not sure. Now let's use our heal spell. Oh, I feel somewhat bad. Shit, I have a disease. Okay, hold on. We better cast Cure Disease. Let's see if we still have a disease. Oh, I've been poisoned. Well, actually, I have an antidote for that. Where is it? Give me my venom antidote. And then use that, please. I'm healthy now. Beautiful. Okay. With all these tools at our disposal, it's becoming a lot easier to defeat these guys. They're all so low. A few more hits on all of them and they're dead. Alright, we gotta be careful here. Let's save the game. 490. Next one's dead. Now you're dead. Tigers came out too. Wow, we're gonna have a lot of loot to collect after all this is done with. Shouldn't we get a new prompt for the leader to come out? The enemy surprised by your prowess. They call for reinforcements. Release the beasts. All right, this is the almost the last one. Holy shit, there's so many of them though. Son of a. All right, let's oh god. Oh god. Better save the game. 491. We're actually in a bit of trouble here. We kind of need to rest pretty badly, and there's too many of them at the moment. Oh, there's enemies nearby. Alright, hold on. Get me on my horse. I'll sprint out of here. We'll rest and then try and go back in on them. We're able to defeat the first two waves without help, but at this point we need our mana and we need our health back. Oh shit, it spawned something right away. Spriggans. Oh, just leave me alone, please. How about here? Can I rest, please? Oh my gosh. I don't even know what direction it keeps in. I think it's straight this direction. For real. There's just nothing I can do. You run across a now deserted campsite. Can I please heal? Oh, what's going on here? Oh, I died? I must have had a disease or something. Alright, well I guess we have to load from this point right here. Do we get poisoned again or what? I'm healthy. I don't know how we're going to go back in on these guys without any sort of health back. Oh, we can rest right here. Wait, we're slowly dying for some reason. I don't know what it is. Or we're not healing as we should. Okay, we are healing as we should, actually. Alright, alright, alright. Now we can go back around and fight these guys, I think. Okay. Well, we can collect all of the loot after we're done killing them all. Okay. Here's the army. Holy shit. I want to use this, please. This is a good opportunity to use area of effect spells. Heal me. Might as well use this, right? Okay, ice storms. Some more. Fireballs. Ice storms. Fireballs. Oh, I missed. Fireball again. And again. And again. And now we charge. So yeah, late in the game, magic is better than melee attacks straight up. So we kind of sacrificed a weaker late game for a better early game. Okay, we've killed almost everyone. The leader should come out soon, assuming the prompt is still working. Come on. Alright, we got you. Where's my next prompt? I've killed almost everyone here. You're next. You're the last one, I think, and then maybe the next prompt will come up here. Enough is enough. The commander of the keep kicks open the door of the fortress and charges into battle. He's dead set on stopping you in your tracks. Okay. Where is he? That can't be it. Oh. Who's the commander? Is it a mage? The commander falls to the ground without a sign of life. You've won a victory over the Stronghold of Woodcroft. The remaining soldiers will still attack, but without their leader, they will not have the manpower to remain at the keep. They will soon disperse to leave in failure. After scavenging the bodies, you take your earnings. Holy shit, what is all this? Are these my... Wait, where is... This is just my... ouch. That was just my wagon, not my earnings. The hell happened there? Oh, here it is. Alright, beautiful. All that money. Of course, it's not in a letter of credit, so now we will have, like, no inventory space for the actual stronghold. Alright, let's deposit all of this into our... we don't need any of this in our inventory right now either. So let's just put all this into our wagon. Actually, we should keep this for bashing down doors in case we need to. Let's withdraw all of this. Put it into our wagon. This is going to be a lengthy process, but it's worth it because we're going to want all this money for enchanting, danger summoning, things like that. Alright, let's get through this methodically. The saber-tooth tiger shouldn't have any money. Maybe we'll actually find some rare danger equipment or something like that in here. I also want to check on... Oh, we have mithril gauntlets. Okay, those are just chain gauntlets. Anything above mithril, though, for gauntlets, and we'll keep it. Oops. I'll take all of that. I'll take all of that. Holy shit, I have 225 inventory space right now. That's way more than normal. Why is that happening? Is it because my willpower is being drained? I must have a disease, huh? I've been poisoned. Well, I have a cure for that. Where is it? Venom antidote. I'm healthy now. Beautiful. I'll take all of that. Thank you, sir. I'll take all of this. Ooh, a mithril warhammer. Chuck that into the wagon. I wonder if it's even worth it to go back to the town to deposit my money so I actually have space for looting in the dungeon. Although I have a ton of extra space, more than I normally do, as I said. Well, our endurance is being like boosted. I guess that's why we have so much more inventory space than normal. Ooh, a Daedric Saber, another Daedric Saber. That's very nice. Daedric Daikatana would be perfect, though. I'd love one of those. Alright, have we looted all the bodies over here? Alright, I think we have. Alright, on to the next pile. Mithril Mace, Dwarven Cuirass, Potion Recipe. Potion recipes are so useless because we're not doing any alchemy, so I'm not sure if I should ditch them. I've been keeping them in case, I don't know, I can sell them somewhere. Maybe we can do some alchemy later, but I just don't see it happening. Because I always just sell all of our equipment. Adamantium Broadsword. Thank you for all that. Okay, let's check these bodies real quick. I think I've checked these, but... Oh, ooh, an Orcish longsword. That's very cool. Not that we can use it, but it should sell for a lot of money. Okay, on to this pile over here. I did check all of these, right? Okay. On to the next pile. Ooh, a book. Vampires of the Iliac Bay. That should be worth a lot of money. That's an interesting book. Again, we put all of this into our inventory. Take all of this out. Loot all of that. Loot everything here. And all of this. And then Elven Rape Pauldron. all of this goes into the wagon. Oh my gosh, our wagon's almost full as well. We might actually not be able to take everything. We might actually have to go back from the amount of loot that we got. I mean, we literally did slaughter an entire army. Those enchanted items with use that have the use spells are actually pretty useful, though. That fire bolt or fireball mark actually ended up coming in handy, so I'm glad that we've held on to it for all this time. Okay, next set of people. Something Daedric would be wonderful. I'm waiting on that. I think that our wagon might actually fill up, like legitimately. This has never happened before. If we come back here, will the dead bodies still have items, or will the items despawn? I actually don't know. Yeah, we can't even hold anything else. Well, what we actually can do is drop some of these potions, because we don't... Like I said, the potion recipes are just useless to hold on to. So I think we actually might want to drop some of these useless potions. Let me see here. These useless potion recipes, I mean. Just drop all of this onto the floor. Yep. And now we should be able to... That cleared up a little bit of room, I assume. Ooh, a Daedric Claymore. That's our best weapon yet. That's spicy. I'll take that. I'll happily take that. And remove all of this. Okay, well, we've run out of space and everything now, so we'll probably want to travel back to a town, but I have no idea if these guys will despawn, so I should check if there's anything I really want to loot before I go. But I think I've gotten everything that is really vital to loot, so what we can do is actually leave, go back to town, sell all of the equipment that we just got, and then come back here and loot the rest of the bodies that we didn't loot, assuming that they stay here and they don't despawn. So we'll save the game. We'll test out that theory right now. How much time do we have to do the quest that we're doing right now? Let's see. 12 days? Okay, that's plenty of time. Let's see if there's a nearby town. This town's pretty nearby. And it seems like it's probably pretty big, so let's go here. Hopefully there'll be a suitable armor to sell our items at in this town. It is... Okay, we actually should rest for the night, though. Oh, and you know what I realized? Hold on. We're loading this back for a specific reason. So, the new update of Daggerfall makes enchanted items degrade with time while they're held. So, for that reason, we're going to want to actually remove... Oh, hello? Remove our enchanted items. Because I don't want them to degrade. So, we're going to stick them all in our inventory. I wish there was a way to just easily equip them and then... Wait, did we buy this? Oh, we did buy this by accident, huh? Well, okay, well, we can just sell it. We don't want it. Now we'll actually travel to Grimwood. And we'll go in the inn, we'll sleep for the night. Hello, sir. Give me a room for one day. And then we'll sleep for... Oh. Well, I mean, I did want to do that, but I do want to sleep. Our destruction skill increased. From using all those destruction skills with our enchanted items. Alright. Right. Oh, this is a tiny town. A beaming courier presents you with a scroll, which he unfurls before you. A letter from the cartographer's station, it's for you. Then she departs. Well, that will be very fun to do, but at the moment... Actually, I do know a big town that we can go to. That's, I think, fairly nearby. Longtree Field, let's head there. Okay. Holy shit. I'm lagging. Alright. Let's make sure not to run anyone over here. An archer bobs back and forth, headed in your direction. Hick, you and your entire race should join the Dwemer in Oblivion. Uriel Septim's the seventh be damned. What the hell are you doing, idiot? Trying to get into another fight? Sorry about that. This one should stick to drinking milk. The obvious drunkard is carried off by 2 warriors. I like that. And there's the people that spawned. All right, let's talk to you. I know of our armor is in this town, northeast of here. Ugh. Hopefully it's an armor that's actually worth selling our goods at, though. Alright, well, he didn't want to help us. Okay, he marked it on our map, beautiful. And the other one's northeast of here. So where's the first one? Alright, it's up to the northeast, got it. And if there's no armor that's worth selling things at, we might just need to travel back to Daggerfall. Because I don't want to just be wandering around looking for a suitable armor to sell our goods at. And yes, I am that cheap about money in this game that I want to sell it for the best price possible since we have an absolute ton to sell. Okay, oh. But this is a weapon shop, not an armor. Where's the armor? Here it is. Yeah, that's not the message I want to see. How about you? Armor. This is the other one that we're going to check. It's east of here. Okay. So it must be, I guess it must be one of these two shops over this way. Let's be careful with our sprinting. Don't want to run anyone over. Wait, these are both general store as well. Okay. So what does east of here mean? Is it this one up here? This is a weapon shop. Armor. This blacksmith. Okay. Where is it? Oh, wait. This isn't a weapon shop, it's an armor. I didn't know that these signs could also mean armor. Oh, and this isn't even somewhere we want to sell our things at either. Okay. New solution. We're loading the game. We are removing our magic items. We are traveling back to Daggerfall, the old reliable location. We're gonna recklessly travel back there. It's not even that far away. It's only one day. It's now 7:42 p.m. So we'll our shop's still open at 7:42? Could the armor still be open? It's not even that late. Let's just head straight south to the smith and see if it's open. I assume we should get a letter from the Cartographers Guild soon, since we got it on that last when we got it before, and now we reloaded the save, so we don't have it anymore, but I assume we should be getting one soon, hopefully. I'm excited to do another Cartographers Guild quest. The last one was quite fun. Wait, why are we trotting? There's no one out. It's nighttime. Supposedly, with this new version of Villager Immersion Overhaul, we should see guards wandering the streets at night, but I'm not seeing that. Oh, we went too far. Let's see here. Here they are. Beautiful. Okay, this is where we want to sell our things. If it's open. Oh, okay, it's closed. Got it. Well, let's go to the Dirty Goat. Get a room. Sleep. Hello, sir. Take a room for one day. I need to sleep for a while. Oop. Well, I didn't mean to do that. That's alright. I need to sleep for quite a while longer, like 8 more hours. And now, let's hop out of here. And the armors are right around the corner. Still locked, okay, so... Oh, here we go. So here's the Cartographers Guild letter. It's 9 a.m. Should be open now. Alright. This is where we want to sell everything. We'll save the game right here. Okay. Time to sell everything. And let's make sure that we don't sell anything that we actually want. Actually, we could probably do that division now. Let's do that division before we actually get in. So we'll actually we can't because I was going to say we could put everything we want in our inventory and everything we don't want in our wagon, but that's not going to work because everything's overflowing, so we'll just be careful. We obviously want to keep the Daedric Claymore because that's pretty, I mean, that's like, it's not a Daikatana, but it's pretty close to it. So all of this can be sold. And then for our wagon, we actually don't need all these Daedric Sabers anymore now that we have the Claymore. I think we can sell them. We have this longsword, which is better than the Sabers, I think. 8 to 22 versus 9 to 18. Definitely better, okay. We'll keep the Ebony Claymore, I guess. Do we even need the Mithril Daikaton at this point? All of our items are so much better. 6 to 24. 8 to 22. We'll keep it. We'll keep it just in case. Mithril Right Pauldron. We'll keep that. We'll keep these. Everything else can pretty much go. Look at that value racking up. So much money. We're selling the sabers. We don't need them anymore. And all of our enchanted items we won't sell by accident because they're over in, I don't know, they're in the magic items category. Let's see. Orcish Longsword, I'm sad to see you go, but you gotta go. We can't use you. And wow, it's actually gonna take a while to get all of these items. I'm not sure if you're gonna afford this, my friend. You're definitely gonna have to pay me with a letter of credit because I'm pretty much doubling my bank account here. Okay, nice. That's everything. Now, right, we'll sell all of that. Oh, you're only giving me like half what it's worth? Christ. Getting scammed here. Now let me check something. Wagon. Mithril dye, right, this is all the stuff we want to keep for enchanting purposes, potentially, so that's good. And then all of our magic items should still be here. Beautiful. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I want to sell in here. The rest of this is probably worth keeping. Oil or lantern, obviously, we want to keep. We do want to sell the common symbol, the holy dagger, and the book, and then we have a ton of ingredients to sell, of course. So, let's go ahead and head over to... We'll check if he has anything he's selling of interest here. No. Okay. Shall we head to the alchemy store, sell our ingredients, sell our book, and then go to the pawn shop and sell our holy dagger and common symbol? And our inventory should be pretty cleaned up. So, everything here can go. Is there anything in our wagon? No, okay. Sell all of that. Nice. Now, why am I walking? Oh yeah, there should be a bookstore around here. We have a book to sell. I think there's a bookstore. Here it is. I know I have a book somewhere. Where is it? I'm sure I do, right? We did pick one up. Here it is. And then last stop, pawn shop. Which is to the south, and then it's also near the banks where we'll offload all of this money. And then we can finally go and do the quest that we were out to do. I mean, I guess it was worth this detour because we're adding a huge amount to our bank account. And I think I'll probably just wrap up the episode right before we go into the dungeon, since it's been quite a while, and next episode we'll actually do the quest that we have been assigned. Let's see here. Yeah, the pawnbrokers are right over here. Hello, sir. I would like to sell my common symbol, my holy dagger. Is there anything in the wagon? No, I think that's everything. Just those two things. All right. Thank you. Now we can head over to the bank. Just right around the corner here. Deposit all of our money. Banking. 95,000. Well, I want to deposit all my letters of credit, and then I want to deposit all of my cash in gold. And now we can actually head back to the dungeon. Let's make sure our inventory is cleaned up here how we want it to be. So we have, right, these are just items that we want to keep for enchantment purposes. Our magic items that we'll want to re-equip are all here. That's good. I don't think we sold anything by accident that we wanted to keep for enchantment. Did we? No, we didn't. Okay, let's throw that in our... Or this can go into our wagon. Oh. Put that in the wagon. And we're finally ready to head back. So, what was it called again? The Stronghold of Woodcroft. Okay, back to a stronghold. And we'll actually find out whether those enemies despawned or whether their dead bodies are still here. It looks like they despawned. Okay, that's fine. So we lost, weren't able to scavenge absolutely everything, but we were able to scavenge the vast majority, so that's still worth it. And we did check their dead bodies, and there wasn't anything like Daedric that we missed, I don't think, so that's good. Okay, where's the actual entrance to the dungeon here? Is it up on the walls? Do I have to levitate up there? We'll just levitate. Oh, we're levitating with our horse. Okay, you can I can go off the horse now. How do I change my travel mode? Okay, so here's the Stronghold of Woodcroft. We're gonna save the game. Well, actually, hold on. We'll set a recall spell here, put an anchor, and then we'll save the game. And next time we'll pick up in here and actually do the quest that we are sent here to do. So thank you everyone for watching this time. I hope you enjoyed it. Next time we'll do this quest. I'm actually going to just throw all this back on. Like this. Keep these in our inventory. And you know what else we should do is probably just rest and get our mana and health back before we explore this dungeon. Oh, I have a disease. Uh-oh. Cure disease. Do I still have a disease? I've been poisoned. Right, well... I keep this on me for a reason. Throw all this in the wagon. Alright, well, we'll deal with all this next time. So thank you everyone for watching this time, and next time we'll rest, we'll explore this dungeon. Again, I'm excited to do that, so see you all then.